Welcome to the Evolution of Gaming podcast in partnership with Horrible Night, where there's never enough time in the day for video games. Check them out online at horriblenight.com. The Evolution of Gaming podcast is where we take a look at video games from years gone by. We'll give you a little bit of history of the game as we play and also tell stories from our experiences with the game. I'm Andy Hunsucker, Mangler103 on YouTube, and joining me as always is Jason P. Thompson, jpthompsLP on YouTube.
Hello, everybody.
We try to play on the original hardware whenever possible, and today we are playing Call of Duty Finest Hour. This is in an era when Call of Duty was not entirely a modern franchise, Jason.
That's right.
You used to only be able to play it as a World War II franchise, and this is on the GameCube. Sort of the GameCube. We're actually playing on a Wii, but same diff.
Yeah.
Keith David.
Oh, yeah.
Not Keith David. Dennis...
Haysbert,
I think. Anyways, we're going to skip that. We're going to get right into the shooty stuff. Yeah, so Nintendo has never been known for shooty games, but the GameCube, they kind of tried to fit in a little bit.
Yeah, this was released on GameCube, PlayStation 2, and the Xbox.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And that was in 2004, according to my records here.
Cool. Skippable cutscenes are always welcome in my book, especially when we're recording this podcast.
Welcome to Stalingrad. You're about to begin the greatest moment of your life. The Germans have lost hundreds of tanks and planes.
Voice acting's a bit sketchy.
Yeah, that's sort of a common thing in this era.
This actually does say that this was the first console installment of Call of Duty, so...
Okay. Because I remember playing, there was Medal of Honor, and then Call of Duty was the other franchise. Now, Call of Duty kind of took over. But that's interesting. This is the start of the Call of Duty console era. I didn't realize that.
Yeah, I wasn't aware until I just looked it up.
Very cool. This is dark.
Yeah.
I mean, both figuratively and literally.
Right.
I can't see a thing. It's just got way darker. I can't see a thing right now.
Yeah.
I mean, we're playing, it's mid-afternoon, so it's...
Curious.
Okay, they actually gave me a gun. I literally can't see anything. Let me see if I can change the brightness here.
No.
Not really.
Yeah, it didn't start off dark.
Yeah, it was totally cool. And this looks fine, so it's clearly the game itself that's doing this. Yeah, start. And it's, I can't reset the controls here. Okay.
It'd be awesome if he actually shot you for not following orders.
That'd be awesome. Yeah, if you guys can tell what's going on right now, please put it in the comments, because I have no idea.
I think you're battling.
Okay, I'm looking for... I'm just following the mini-map here. That's all I can see.
There you go.
Okay, I think...
No.
I'm literally just moving it back and forth.
Just stare at your bullets longer. You'll be fine.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on right now.
Fun fact. AC/DC singer Brian Johnson apparently provides one of the voiceovers in this game.
Okay.
Hopefully it's him talking, not actually singing. Because otherwise they would just be like...
Yeah. I'm totally baffled, Jason. I can't see a thing. I cannot move forward. I'm trying to follow him. Tell me what... Oh my god. This has not been a good... Okay, so maybe I can move backwards over here? Keep moving, keep moving. Keep moving. How can I keep moving? I'm pushing forward. There's nowhere to go.
Well, don't worry. This received mixed reviews.
I can see why, because it's terrible. I mean, look at this. It is completely black. I can't see a thing. Yeah, I can't figure out anything. Yes, look at the TV settings and see if we can brighten this up, because I'm totally confused right now.
Okay, so
X once, press... Okay, now someone's at least shooting at me, so that's something. I still can't see anything.
I think a lot of people are shooting at you.
Okay. Oh, you know what? Maybe I'm out in space now. Alright, I'm just going to push in this direction, and hopefully I'll be able to see something.
Or you'll die, and then they'll just put you where you're supposed to be.
There we go. Oh my god, I think I found him. There he is. Yep, I'm just supposed to be in total darkness here. Okay, I'm getting down.
Oh wow, it's super dark still.
Alright, I'm going prone. A lot of waiting in this game.
Oops.
Okay. Okay, now I can see. I don't think you guys at home can see, but I can see.
Well, not yet at least, you know. Or maybe you've always been bright, you just haven't known it.
Yeah, that's true.
We can fix it later.
Yeah, sorry for the sort of bizarre camera movements here, guys. It's the controls are reversed, and I don't have a gun. I can't shoot anything. Like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
Makes sense. Very Russian.
Yes, that is actually what happened in World War II. Okay, so I can see this now. I'll have to edit this in post-production, Jason, so that people can actually see what's happening, because we've edited my television.
Perhaps edit out all the confusion.
Yeah.
in
No, I
middle.
think the confusion is important to have. You know what? This is why. Is because this guy kept dying right in front of me. Okay, so I still only have ammunition.
Just throw it really, really hard.
Okay. I will stay close to you. My Russian accent is better than yours.
I don't know, it's got a little bit of Borat in it.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Okay, now that I can actually see what's going on, this is a much improved experience. Yeah, I like when I hit the fire button, he literally just looks at the ammo like, I wish I had a gun.
That guy up there dropped a gun, maybe you could pick it up.
Maybe so.
All these guys are dropping guns.
Okay, where am I supposed to go?
Notice how none of the Russians are firing their guns?
Yeah,
Perhaps that would be helpful.
that might work. That might work out.
Worst holodeck experience ever.
Now, if this game suddenly paused and Data walked out and was like, Captain, why are you playing the simulation? Then it would be the game of the year. I would never stop playing it, but As it is right now, I won't feel bad when we have to stop playing this game. Because I still don't have a gun. A little Sergeant Pushkov. All these guys died, and their guns should be littering the ground.
Oh, yeah.
But
Apparently,
they are not.
other people are picking them up.
Yes. I still just have my ammunition. Just checking, guys. Just have my ammo. Hey, a checkpoint.
We need to flush them out before we get to the park. Follow my lead.
Follow my chick.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
exactly.
I think you got a little cut off there. There's a gun right there.
Ah.
Yay!
Oh yeah, here we go.
Now the real game starts.
I'm never going to be able to aim with this, but because it's reversed controls, but
There you go.
hey, I got one.
First kill. Second kill.
Those might be my friends, I don't know.
Third kill.
There's no one there. Okay, where are you, Sergeant Pushkov?
Well, he's just... Oh, don't shoot him in the crotch. It deliberately told you, do not do that. Kneecaps, whatever. Crotch, no.
Yeah, I just can't tell if these are like my soldier friends or someone else.
Pretty sure they're not your friends. Uh-oh. He's getting shot up. Yeah. Yeah.
Press... Wait, what? Oh, the Z button. Okay.
They're retreating all because of you.
Yeah, I thought this would be more interesting, but it's not. And I can understand why they went to... Why, you know... Do I not have enough ammo? Why they went to the modern version, because the World War II thing, Jason, if we just did World War II games for a while, like we just decided, now this is the World War II gaming show, we could probably go for a couple years on twice weekly, because there was a lot of them.
Yeah.
So I totally understand why the whoever it was, Infinity Ward, I think, went with the new Call of Duty thing, because
It seemed once that Battlefield 1948 came around, that was kind of the beginning of the end.
yeah,
Seems like. So I mean, I played Battlefield quite a bit, to the point where I think that was kind of it for me with the combat shooters. So
yeah. Oh, you know what? I was shooting my friends while they were running up there. But anyways, yeah. I liked the Medal of Honor series. There's one of the early ones, I think it was called Allied Assault. Medal of Honor Allied Assault had this amazing sequence where you actually got to be on the beach at Normandy, which was one of the best things that, you know... What am I supposed to be? It's one of the best gaming experiences I've ever had. It was just so good.
apparently you're not supposed to be in the action at all.
Exactly. This is... My game is to follow Sergeant Pushoff around and go around the action. We don't want to play this game. We want to be around the edges of this game. Also notice, Jason, no regenerating health. As I fire here, you can see that I have just a very little sliver of health left. This is something that I don't know what game was the first one. It might have been Call of Duty Modern Warfare that came up with the... Yeah, so I died.
Yeah.
That came up with the regenerating health. A lot of sort of hardcore shooter people are like, oh, that's terrible. I hate regenerating health. I think it's awesome. Are you kidding me? I'm back to the point when I don't have a gun. It took me that far back? Oh my god, seriously? This is another thing. I think it's fair to show this part of it, Jason, because literally this happened. This was a part of gaming. That it would send you back like 20 minutes. And it wasn't 20 minutes, but it was long enough that I want to stop playing the game now.
Yeah, I think you were shooting the right people earlier.
Yeah, I think these guys I have to shoot. But, I mean, aiming down iron sights, this was... I don't know, again, I don't know which game sort of came up with this. I think it might have been like a Wolfenstein game, I feel like, that came up with the iron sights thing, but I don't know for sure. Again, I don't know, Jason, do you play a lot of shooters? Because I'm not... I like them once in a while, but I'm not all about them.
I mean, I did back in the day, especially for the PC, but on the console, it probably wasn't until really the Xbox 360 that I actively played quite a few shooters.
Yeah.
I did most of my first-person stuff on the PC just because computers were, fairly cutting edge with that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I think the first shooter that I was familiar with where I was like, you know what, this is probably the best console shooter, the best version of a console shooter that I can deal with is probably the original Halo. Mm-hmm. And that was mainly, I mean, a couple things. It was basically the controls. So it was like you had the twin sticks, so you could look around properly. That was a big deal. Plus the grenade button. That was the first game that you could actually had a separate button that was just for grenades. And that sort of changed the strategy so much. I was never really into the multiplayer aspect of it, but I really liked the original Halo. I haven't played much of the others. I think I played one of them all the way through. And that can tell you about the quality of this game that we're spending all of our time talking about what other shooters we liked rather than this one. This seems like a pretty poor game. Certainly not revolutionary. Certainly not something that anyone should be really excited about. You certainly shouldn't look up this game and try to figure out where to get a copy of it. If you want a copy of it, put a note in the comments. I will send this game to you, and you can play it, because I don't want it. Maybe that's something we could do for fun, Jason, because I don't really want to have a million of these old console games in my house, especially, ones that aren't very good.
Yeah.
If you want this game, put it in the comments. I might send it to you. Maybe if it's a game that we really just can't stand, don't want to keep, or is not worth anything, I might send it to you. So throw it in the comments if you really want this game. If you're like, I can't wait to play this game, Andy.
Well, apparently there was a big controversy over this, and I'm just not reading this, and obviously I don't want to read this over this, but apparently this was the only shooter that Spark Unlimited did for Call of Duty. Apparently there was a...
Oh, okay, so this is a different... was a different group that did this.
Yeah, it says this was the only Call of Duty game made by Spark Unlimited, and then there's apparently a big story why there's some money that was involved and that things didn't get done right or whatever.
Yeah, well, it's not... Go ahead.
It just says several lawsuits from Activision and EA alike caused them to avoid their contract and only produce one game.
Oh, wow.
Even though they signed to make 3 games, is what it says here. So,
I'm out of bullets, so...
Apparently something happened to where this is the reason why the Call of Duty series went the direction it did. Interesting.
Because, yeah, it wasn't that uncommon for, there we go. Yes, that button. It wasn't... I don't think it was super uncommon for, the series that's technically on the PC to switch developers for the console.
I figured out why. They spent $8 million to make this game when it was supposed to cost $2 million.
Oh, well. That's a lot.
So perhaps that has something to do with it.
I would think so.
And apparently there are no pistols in the game.
Uh-oh. How did I get killed? I don't know. I swear to God, if this takes me all the way back, It sure does. I don't have a gun anymore.
Yeah.
All right. I don't know how much longer I can actually do this, Jason.
But yeah, apparently you can heal yourself. You just have to find the
Yeah, there
things
are
for 'em.
health packs. So that's a health pack right there. But I haven't really seen them sitting around. All right, so for the third time, hope you guys are enjoying watching this game for the third time. So how's life been going, Jason? Because this is all that we have to talk about here.
Well, this exists, so
Yeah,
this is really making life seem like a bed of roses.
Yeah, so for those of you who have grown up in the 360 era and think, wow, there were some bad games in the 360 era, watch us playing this game and realize that the stuff in the 360 era is all pretty good compared to this. So they are learning. It is getting better.
Yeah, I'm just sort of knee deep into the trivia of this, trying to share interesting facts. There are a lot of facts that none of them very interesting.
Yes. But again, we don't always do the best games, guys. Sometimes we do the mediocre games, or in this case, I would go ahead and say this is a bad game. I mean, I can't really see. I mean, it's not a train wreck. It's not even bad enough to be like fun to make fun of. Honestly,
No, it's just kind of.
Yeah, it's just like there. It's like if your grandma got you this game, you would not be like, you would think your grandma didn't know anything about video games, which she probably doesn't. If your grandma does know a lot about video games, that's pretty awesome.
Yeah, tell her to watch our videos.
I know. We'll talk to your grandma. We'll invite her over. She can be on the show.
Yeah. So apparently there was a Russian campaign, a British campaign, American campaign, and so different levels.
Yes, I remember that. I feel like that was the hook of the Call of Duty games, that you played it from different perspectives. So like you would play the World War II from like the different perspectives. I felt like that was their hook. Like they were the first ones to do that. All right.
Yeah, apparently the other versions other than the GameCube did have multiplayer,
Okay.
but the GameCube version has no multiplayer.
Yeah, because the GameCube didn't do multiplayer at all, I don't think.
And apparently the System Link, you could have up to 32 players with 16 players per session.
Wow. I can't imagine somebody going out and buying 32 copies of this game.
Apparently, as well, the PlayStation 2 servers are still online
Really?
for this game.
Wow, maybe we just got the bad version. Maybe it's totally awesome on the PlayStation.
Yeah, it's possible. I mean, GameCube, like you said, not necessarily known for its acute first-person shooters.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a couple things working against you. One, you hate the controls because they're inverted.
Yep, they're inverted.
And-
You might play this better than I. You would definitely play this better than I do, because you and I play different
Right.
inverted. I play inverted. You play uninverted.
Right. And so, two, we were dealing with the awful dark screen earlier.
Yeah.
So it's like this game really didn't. There were certain factors working against this game.
It didn't do itself any favors.
Right. I mean, basically, the brightness on your television was like 45. I had to turn it up to 75.
Yeah, that's nuts.
Which on this TV that we're working on is a Samsung. It took some time. Like, it did some work to get it up
Yeah.
there. So I can kind of see the capture over here. It looks pretty similar to.
Yeah,
each
I'm gonna
other now.
I'm gonna have to do something in post production to get this visible.
It just seems kind of strange that no one is like, oh, shoot the guy that's shooting at my buddy's face.
Yeah.
Like, that's just the strange part of it.
All right. Well, if I die, next time I die, we're done. And I won't rush into battle recklessly. I'll try to follow Sergeant Pushkoff and do it properly. But otherwise, once we wrap this up.
Okay, he says it's a mass attack. He's basically saying it's a suicide mission, but he knows a better way of doing it. So he's basically not following the orders that he's supposed to do.
Yeah, he's like, come over this way. Let those guys go into the meat grinder.
Wow.
We'll do it over here.
That is kind of screwed up. But oddly, uniquely Russian at the same time.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay, there's a health kit right there.
Did you pick it up?
Yeah, you just have to kind of walk over it and you take it.
How do you know you have it? Or did it automatically do it?
It just automatically did it.
I gotcha.
You're still alive, comrade. I'm impressed. Follow me.
Huh. Hey, machine gun has stopped. Okay. I think we're done.
Yeah.
Yes, we're not saving. I'm never playing this again. Thank you guys very much for watching. This has been the Evolution of Gaming podcast in partnership with HorribleNight.com. I am Andy.
And I'm Jason.
And we'll see you guys next time.
My Korgan is just